portion of the meeting. I'm going to welcome up our first speaker, Lucinda McNeil. Can't say this for very long. As your immediate past president, Lucinda McNeil is presenting her observations of professional development from the outgoing team of officers. As Bob Hope once said, thanks for the memories. Please welcome Lucinda with her speech titled, Valley Prescription for Leading.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters. I'm going to play like I'm a doctor today, almost. Something I've always wanted to be, but really never wanted to go to school that long. As your immediate past president, I'm just beaming and glowing because last year we had a new team of officers, and by new, I mean really new. I don't think that anybody had really been in office prior to taking on leadership last year. And we have 100% attendance from all of our officers today. It's just giving me chills. Will the current officers please stand up? You can be seated. I wanted the guests and the new members to see who you all were. Plus, I wanted to see where you were sitting. I'm going to start with the Sergeant at Arms because Moto Kinjo really stepped up this past year. He learned to work with a team. It wasn't that we threw him to the wolves, but we kind of did throw him to the wolves a little bit because there are all these procedures that aren't written anywhere. Wait a minute. There is a manual. Mike Freeman wrote a manual. It is in the cabinet. If you can break into the broken cabinet.
Won't get lost if it sits.
The challenge all year long was, can you open the cabinets before the door falls down? Well, Moto's team managed to do that this year. And seamlessly we would come in. No, I'm wrong. 4 times this year we walked up and the door wouldn't open. We were on lockout mode. We had to set up outside and hold our meetings with no warning at all. But this spontaneous group made it happen. So then back to how organized it is today. You walk in and the name tags are out. And that's leadership, my friends, when you have a team that'll rally behind you and you get to claim the office of Sergeant at Arms. Congratulations, Moto. The next office I want to address is the treasurer. Leela has done a fantastic job. Little did we know that she was using QuickBooks and all kinds of tools of the trade. She actually already used PayPal prior to coming to Toastmasters, so really knew all about that. She took what I used to do and made it very professional. And for that, we are in complete gratitude. Thank you, Leela Sullivan. The one thing I think that treasurer didn't realize is that we were going to enroll 22 members during the course of this year. And how do I know that? Because we have a Valley prescription card. If you'll all turn over the sheets of paper, and if you didn't get one, I have extra prescriptions if you want your very own, especially if you want to frame it. I myself am going to take it home and frame it, because what this shows you is that
26.
Down in administration, our renewals were on time, our club officer list was turned in on time, and if you look down there at the number of members, what is prescribed, the goal is 4, and then 4 more. Look at us up there at 26. How about that team? Wow. Which leads me to mention the next role, which is our Vice President of Membership. Thank you, Nikki Morales, for being here this morning. You know, membership here hasn't always been easy. There was a term a few years back when I was with Liz, and we would say, I was struggling. Liz, how are we going to get more members? We don't even have 20 members right now. We're at 19. What are we going to do? And I'm freaking out, and I just can't handle it because the pressure. The pressure. But Liz said, Lucinda, it ebbs and flows. And we are riding the roller coaster right now, which is a wonderful place to be. But a lot of it has to do with the fact that our VP of membership made the packets, went to the training, took it to the next level, and went to Toastmaster Leadership Institute and taught the vice president nuts and bolts. So that is really taking on both communication and leadership in a big way when you can go to the next level and teach those about what you're doing. Thank you, Nikki. The next role, I went a little out of order with our secretary because Betsy Rosebrew just came in, fairly new member, took on the role of secretary and was wondering, oh my goodness, in our executive team meetings we'd have all these issues about tracking attendance, tracking the roles, tracking the awards. How are we going to do this? We have this brilliant form now that gets mailed out after the meetings, and that's a big deal for Valley Toastmasters. And we appreciate you bringing us up to the year 2016, 2017, where we can keep track of people's attendance, keep track of their roles, and hear about the meeting all on one piece of paper. Congratulations. Our Vice President of Public Relations, Kevin Brown. You came in and out this year and were attending regularly, and then the way that you took on to remind us all, go out there in your communities, go out there at your jobs and say, do you know about Toastmasters? Have you heard about Toastmasters? You had your peaks and your valleys, but you're finishing strong, and for that, my friend, thank you for your service. The two voting members in our leadership this past year, Mary Ann Pierce and Caitlin Ewens, as our Vice President of Education and as President, really had to work together. And there were some challenging moments, I will say, and you're coming out on top. And that's, you look at your results on your prescription, ladies, and wow, wow, wow. We dealt with people not wanting to go in and sign up on Free Host Toast. We dealt with people's varied schedules for trying to establish meetings. We dealt with social issues of trying to come together. But this team melded, this team grew. I feel that as Vice President of Education and as our President of our club, that you have led us to these goals. And we appreciate you both so very much. We're going to miss you. And this part's not funny because it's just not. But you guys have done a fantastic job. Thank you so much. Keep your prescription. New team, you got big shoes to fill. Good luck. We're not going to leave you. We'll be right here for you.